happened, y'all? So a few months back, Blueface was at his King of Crabs restaurant doing an interview, and he had this to say about Chrisean.
Chrisean Rock right now, would you smash her pass?
Pass, brother. She out of shape. Baby out of shape right now.
My nigga said she out of shape, fool. So like you wouldn't do that no more? The GG's?
Nah, hell nah.
Okay. Alright.
I don't think she can get back in shape.
I'm quite sure when he said what he said, he must have forgot who he was talking about. So let us take a walk back into time to Chrisean prior to and bring this thing all the way forward. Unlike the females that we've seen Blueface with, Chrisean was an athlete. She was a cheerleader and she was a track star in high school. And before anybody get to saying, but that was high school, that ain't got nothing to do with now, Chrisean is only 26 years old, so high school is not that far behind her in her rearview mirror. But what you've got to remember is being an athlete means turning your body into a machine. And her body was turned into a machine for speed. And it would be that very speed that carried her to victory on the ultimate tag when she went on that game show and took home that 10K.
Shawnee's a sprinter, but this is going to be a test of her strength and agility.
Release the tagger.
Oh, she's stuck? Here comes Spitfire, one of our fastest female taggers. Oh, she is flying over the barrier. There's a little time up to her. Interesting roll through the tunnel. Shawnee's a natural athlete. She's crushing it. I don't think Spitfire's going to catch her. This is going to be huge for Shawnee. Oh, yeah! Penalty. Her and the boss collide. Boss recovers and gets there. Push it, let's go. She's looking strong. Nothing is stopping her. Oh, no, no. 50 seconds.
What did you guys want?
Oh, she is stoked.
It's a little dance. I don't know what that's called, but she is hyped.
Shawnee certainly brought the speed, determination, and a whole lot of attitude.
One would think that Blueface would know, being a prior athlete himself, about muscle memory, because Chrisean prior to Blue, oh yes, baby T. And one of the things that attracted Blue to her was the fact that she was an athlete, something that he admitted to Vlad.
Why did you pick Chrisean Rock to be on that?
You know, it's crazy. I feel like that shit was like preordained destiny.
Okay, we gonna have to veer off topic for a second because I can't believe that he said preordained destiny when they got into it on Crazy in Love for this very same statement.
But you trying to take God's credit, bro. It could have been the next motherfucker.
Bitch, you trying to give God my credit, and I'm not going for it.
Cause you trying to say, babe, I didn't have no divine to my life.
You didn't. You had a backpack and a pair of fucking cleats.
So what? Everybody had that person for that person, bro.
Chrisean, no, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Because you're acting like you acting like I helped you ever. You act like I ever texted you before. I didn't know you.
I'm acting like I helped you, and you're acting like I didn't. That's what we're going over right now.
No,
So what are you saying?
I'm not saying nothing you're saying.
Exactly.
I'm saying it's divine for me because
Dumbass bitch.
I'm dumb.
Oh, Blue, you were starting to understand what it is that she was saying to you. But let's get back on topic and talk about him picking her because she was an athlete.
I liked her audition because she's like, I play football, and I'm like, damn, a girl that's played football, that's unheard of.
And he did also put Chrisean to the test because how many of y'all remember when he and Chrisean went out on the field and she was out there playing football with the guys, and she took off and they was like, oh, she's fast? Yeah. Well, Chrisean also took that very same thing. And remember, she played for the ladies football team out there in California. So again, all we've seen is athleticism. And of course, to those of y'all who are going to watch this be like, that was so long ago and she didn't even play a full season. It doesn't matter. She still had to train in order to get her body prepared to be able to play football, just like she had to train to be a cheerleader and train to become a boxer. Which, by the way, Chrisean, she's been flexing as of lately because her body, it's tea and it's giving. Abs are there, arms were coming in this video, and Blueface, you know you were gut punched when you seen this. But y'all know he continued to be a troll.
A viral clip where you said that your BMs were mid. Were you trolling or standing on that?
Woke up today and I realized both my baby mamas is mid as fuck, gang. They at home. I need to get some bad bitches pregnant ASAP. Like, I gotta make up for that shit. Nah, I'm still standing on that, man. You know, but I've seen they've been working out. Both of them have been, you know, they took my criticism and it's they're putting it to use. So, but I still stand on that, man. Okay, so only reason I feel like I could speak is because I worked on myself.
Worked on himself where?
You know, and I got out looking, you know, better.
Now, I've been accused of hating on Blueface, but this was not the face that we expected him to come home with. And y'all all know I'm telling the truth.
So when I seen certain people, I just reflected like, oh, damn, you're not that cute. You're not that fit. You're not that in shape. I feel like you can do that when you're in shape.
And what shape are we calling this? Because this looks like the Dad Bod 3000. And I would like to see how you do sitting in the house taking care of kids or a child while your man is locked up. Because you were the one that was locked up, and look at how you came home. Upper body, as far as chest and arms, done. But the belly, bloated. I don't care. I said it and I called it out.
You can judge other people's shapes. That's all that was. They were out of shape. They've been working out now. They're a little above mid now. They're a little above average right now. I'll give it to them.
Ain't nothing mid over here.
It's the cockiness and the confidence plus the audacity for me for him to come home and say anything about either one of his baby mamas. But how dare you sit back and say that they are mid when you came home looking lower than mid? I don't even know what's lower than mid besides a low. So I guess you was a low when you walked through the door, because like I said, your upper body was in shape, but that midsection, it was not giving what you thought it was supposed to give. It looked like you sat back and ate a whole loaf of bread, then swallowed a whole gallon of water and just let your stomach ride out. And yes, I have a fupa, but I also have a thing about men body shaming women for their bodies, especially when they're going through things. And even when he was in the midst of working out for his boxing stuff, that belly was still there. He never really got rid of it. Look at it. As somebody who was filming him, they zoomed in. I did not do it, but I did do this one because I wanted everybody to see that the belly was poking. But I'm going to say it again. It's the audacity of it all for me. And this is why Chrisean was asking. Now, y'all should remember the video that I did of Blueface versus Chrisean when I was putting their training together side by side and showing you that he wasn't taking his training seriously. As where Chrisean, she has been those days off in the gym training every single day, including on Sunday. And guess what? Her body has gone through a total transformation. I mean, the muscles are defined. You can see that her body, it's going through a total transformation. That muscle memory has kicked in. And no, she's not going to have the same exact body as she had back in high school, because this is grown woman T right here. Okay? The thighs are thighin', the arms are giving, and the abs are abbing. But most importantly, look at her shape and her form. Chrisean is definitely eating down. And now I'm sitting back questioning, Blueface, are you eating your heart out and choking on your words or not? Because who's mid? There's nothing mid over here about this baby mama. And who couldn't get it back? You wasn't talking about Chrisean, because that body yadi has snapped back and she's prepared for her boxing match on April 25th. Now, how you like how them tables turned? But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you can. And a very special shout out to Tequila and Gossip Media for the thumbnail. You did your big one, girl. Make sure y'all follow them on Instagram. Peace, everybody.